Okay, for some reason it didn't record all of my video, so here's the second part to our lesson. So here we are looking at finding the volume, and here we have to count up all the squares and the half squares to determine what our volume is going to be and what fractions we will be using to multiply. So for this first one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2. Remember, we want to find the area of the base first. That gives us our capital B. So our B equals, we had 6 times 2 is 12. And then our height is 1, 2, and a half. So here we are going to have 12 times 2 and a half. That looks like subtraction. Let me make it more like multiplication. So we have 12 times 2 and a half. So remember, we need to backwards see it. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have 12. And we just put those whole numbers over 1. So we have fractions that we can multiply together. 12 times 2. Oh, no. 12 times 5 over 2. So now 12 times 5 is 60. And 1 times 2 is 2. So 60 divided by 2 is 30. And then I already typed our answer in over here, but we have 30 centimeters cubed. So then I want to do another one with you to practice. So then our next one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a half times 1, 2, 3. This back one is a full centimeter. It's just kind of hard to tell. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half times 3. So that's what we need to do first to find our base. So our 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13 times 3 over 1. So 13 times 3 is 39 divided by 2, or over 2. 39 divided by 2 is we get 19. 2 times 19 is 38. So 39 minus 38 is 1. So we have 19 and 1/2. So in here we put 19 and 1/2 centimeters cubed. So that is how you do those ones. You just count them up and then multiply. Use the backwards C method for the mixed numbers. And then just, if there's a whole number, you put it over 1 so you can multiply across the top and the bottom. So now we are going to move on to the story problems. So here it says to find the unknown dimension or volume. So here on, I think all of these, it gives you the volume already, and you're looking for either the base or the height. So this first one says, a ring box in the shape of a rectangular prism has a volume of 25 centimeters cubed and is 2.5 centimeters tall. What is the area of the base of the ring box? So it first says to write an equation, and then we're going to solve it. So we know our volume is 25. And we don't know our base, but we know our height. So 25 equals the base times the height. So here, instead of multiplying, we have to divide. We have to divide 25 by 2.5. So remember to divide fractions. First gotta write it, and then we're gonna do the backwards C. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. But remember, before you divide, you flip it. So we have 25 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 5. Remember, you flip it when you have division to make it multiplication. So 25 times 2 is 50. 5 times 1 is 5. So 50 divided by 5 is 10. So we have 10 centimeters squared is our base. So that is how you do the story problems. It gives you the volume and the height. You're going to divide those two to get your base. Again, remember, if you have any questions or you're struggling, always refer back to these videos, or you can come and message me for help and I can get on and help you right away.